Hello, everybody, and I hope you're having a great weekend. It's almost finished. It's Sunday evening. I'm Sal CAPANO. All you need to know about what's happening with stimulus package, stimulus bill, skinny bill, everything that's going on in Congress, money, and much more. Remember, stay positive on this station. Hello, everybody. I'm Sal CAPANO, and thank you once again for joining me on this Sunday. I was just live a little while ago, but I forgot to mention something that's really big that I am reading, and a lot of you who know me by now, I'm in and out of meetings here in Las Vegas, Nevada, and I'm here for you. I'm fighting for you, and I want to let you know $800 billion with a B. If a lot of you who've been with me from day one or even back a few months ago, this channel, one of the very few channels to talk about $800 billion. It's a fact that's in Congress that the President Biden can do a standalone bill or an executive order, or right now can pass 2 stimulus checks. Now remember, back from Trump's CARES Act 2 and CARES Act 1 and the American Rescue Plan, there's money left over for an emergency. Now, I brought this up to you in multiple videos, but I want to bring it up again in more detail. There's enough to cover a stimulus check, actually 2 $1,400 stimulus checks if they want, rental assistance, and much, much more. Now, keep in mind, okay, there was $400 billion that covered the last stimulus check for $1,400 from the Biden administration. But before I go any farther, I'm also going to get into PUA appeals. Once again, if you're liking these videos, hit the like button if you haven't already. It helps our YouTube channel continue our success as I'm continue to give out as much as I can. Remember to like and comment, a chance to win $50 bill from my pocket to yours, and also some Italian coffee. They put a little smile on your face. I greatly appreciate all your support from all my subscribers. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, jump on board and have a whole lot of fun. And we are just leading into more of stimulus. I know a lot of channels aren't continuing their stimulus. I'm here for you, and yes, it's still much alive. Now, let me just read something today that happened. Nancy Pelosi was asked a question about a smaller stimulus bill, a skinny bill. What is a skinny bill? And she says, well, we are working on it. We're waiting for Joe Manchin. It's like a game. And Senator Joe Manchin says he's ready to negotiate. He says the Build Back Better. If you missed my live video, you can watch it. We went into it live. Joe Manchin is not supporting the Build Back Better, okay? Because he knows he's fighting for his seat in West Virginia, that a lot of Trump people voted for Trump, and he's caring about it's politics, political, and he worried about his seat, and he's for the people. But he's for a new bill. Let me make it clear, but he wants it more people COVID relief. So I'd like to hear the comments below from you. Again, let me repeat. They did a stimulus bill for $400 billion on this. Now, this is money, in case you're new to my channel or you're not, nobody's talking about it much. This was money left over from the American Rescue Plan, this $800 billion with a B, Trump's CARES Act 2, and a little bit from CARES Act 1. Also, some money went to the states that I'm fighting for. It was $350 billion. Not each state got it. And some of them used it for state stimulus. Some are using it for prisons. Some are using it for a lot of stuff that doesn't worry, COVID relief. This needs to be investigated. I'm starting a petition, but this money can be very easily tomorrow. Okay, he can do a standalone bill. Now, he can use it for rental assistance. He can use it for people who didn't receive unemployment. He can also attach it to a stimulus check. If he's having trouble getting a bill together for the meantime, while they're fighting for the Green Deal and child tax credit, he can easily go ahead and do this. He can throw in a child tax credit. He can do an adult tax credit. He can lower the criteria. As a bird just flew by me, he can actually lower it. Sorry, people. This is who I am. He can actually lower it from $150,000 per couple, $75,000 individual. He can lower it. He can bring it down to $125,000. I don't know. Might be somebody's getting upset. Wait a minute, I'm on the cutoff. But he can lower it. You can't make everybody happy. He can do the adult tax credit for people that are making over $150,000, so everybody can benefit. People with kids, no kids. I'd like to hear your thoughts and comments on this. This is a very important topic. This should be talked about much, much more on YouTube or Facebook, or it should be talking about it more. So Senator Joe Manchin was asked a question from a reporter just today. What do you think about this $800 billion? He says, absolutely. It would not cause inflation, by the way. So for those who say, well, it'll cost more inflation. No, the money is already calculated in the inflation into that, right? So what is he waiting for? Is he just waiting now? They can lose their seats. the midterm is November 28th, but it starts pretty much this week. The voting and everything else. Joe Manchin's pretty much got his seat. If President Biden doesn't do something soon, the Democrats and Republicans in the House and the Senate, they can lose their seats, and then they can get in the Republicans in November 28th. And then what? Then the people suffer. Remember, he's not really fighting to get reelected, President Biden, because I believe he's just getting too old, and another other issue I won't mention, but he's actually fighting for his agenda, his Green Deal. He can go ahead and work on a skinny bill and utilize this money that's $800 billion with a B. I don't know why I have to check my notes. 800 with a B, and send out the money. Or he can do an executive order. He can do 3 executive orders: one on child tax credit, one on stimulus, and one on adult tax credit. Or you can label it as adult, child together, and stimulus. He can also, if you wanted to, he can actually do his if he's really worried about his Green Deal on his spot and his clean energy bill, then he can actually do a standalone bill on that using some of that money if he wanted to. I'd like to hear from you on this video. It's a very important topic. Please share this video, subscribe and comment, and let other people know about this. We need to know, people need to know about this $800 billion. We need to talk about it more. Hopefully more people will continue to talk about this issue. I'm here for you. I'm not going anywhere. Stimulus talk and much, much more on this channel. Remember, everybody, stay positive. Remember, say hello to somebody. Tomorrow's another day, and there's always a solution on this channel. May God bless everybody. Have a great week ahead. Make money, save money, and health. Ciao.